Hello, everybody. Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot. Hello. Uh, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hello. I know it's been a minute. My apologies for that. I've just been super, super busy. And then with the new workshop Tools for Trauma, that just took a lot of energy and effort to finally bring that out to you guys. So whoever's suffering from anxiety, panic attacks, who wants to get their life in order with really good routines and habits, that one is for you. I'll link it down below. Let's hop into this reading because I really felt now is the time to do it, and I really feel connected today. It's very interesting. I really feel like my crown is super open, and I was meditating earlier, and it was just like very interesting, good, nourishing energy that came through. So what I want to do today is a collective reading, and with that I felt collective energies, I felt astrological energies and individual energies. So your individual energies, all of those matter and play into the energies that we have on display at the moment. It can be super invigorating or super tiring, or both at the same time. Those are very interesting energies. Like the channel is open, is what I want to say. Open for receiving, right? You being the cup that wants to be filled by those energies. I also was receiving Mother, Father, God with this, and coming back to alignment, and that was not the case in 1,000 years, and more than that and over is what they're saying. So that already sounds very, very interesting. I actually have to pause this real quick. And we're back. Now, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to check into the collective energies of what you need to know currently, or what the collective needs to know currently, and what we need to be aware of as a collective, because we're going into more and more collective energies, is what they're saying. Praying is an essential part here, to pray and to manifest what it is that you want for the collective. You know, how do you want this world to look like? Not all this division and to focus on that, but rather to focus on alignment, okay? This is really important. Now, let me pull a couple of cards, please, to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. To encourage, elevate, and empower this one, yes. This one's about, it's basically one love, right? It's stepping away from division and into alignment with yourself, with the cosmos, with the collective here. Some of you really like potatoes, I guess, or are cooking potatoes right now or something, because I was given this as a potato right now. So I was like, okay, take this as confirmation if this is you. There's also something about salt and how important salt is as an element, but also as a mineral for our bodies, and how much it can help the water take on certain properties. So if you wanted to look into that, or if you're currently already doing this, you know, sprinkle some really high quality salt in water and then charge that water accordingly. And they're giving me this in combination with the pray thing here. So pray on your water, P-ray, pray on your water, because you drink it and then you discard of it and it goes out into the world. Or you can just, you know, pray on your water and then discard of it just like that. Okay, this one, yes. Queen of Wands. This card to me has become such manifestation. Like, she to me has, like, this particular card has become such a go-getter type of an energy, but go-getter not from so much an Aries vantage point of will take the action, but rather the manifesting power of this card. It's like she's magnetizing what she wants towards herself, okay? And that also comes from the heart, because the heart has such a magnificent magnifying power, healing power. Like, send your love energies out onto this world, and also onto the manifestation that you desire for this world. Like, bring that forth. Six of Pentacles. So we have the topic of reciprocity. What you put out, you shall receive in tenfold. That's something actually from the Bible. So what you put out, you shall receive in tenfold. And some even say giving is holier than receiving. I'm not too sure about that. I want to say reciprocity is really, really important here, but also the giving freely aspect. So in that sense, it makes perfect sense, actually. And for some of you, you have worked really hard this lifetime, I want to say, to achieve this, to achieve that reciprocity in your relationships, to actually be paid for your work appropriately, I want to say. And it's been a long path for you, a long time coming. And I'm seeing Spirit coming in actually with, see this here? Spirit is actually coming in and is like, yes, the time is coming, the time is approaching, and it's approaching fast. That's good to know. But there's also something about those that have been hoping and praying and been wanting to bring forth a different future for mankind. This is interesting because I'm getting a hang up now when it comes to that very topic, you know, wanting a different future, and then I'm getting a pause here. That's very interesting. Why are we pausing? Because it's gonna come in, but there's something in between that coming in. There's something happening. So I see something in the future here, something happening that we're approaching. It could even be within 2025. Very drawn to this one at the moment. Thank you for shining, guys. Thank you for shining. If that's you, if that calls to you, thank you for shining in a, I don't want to say a darker era, but you know, to hold your torches, to keep walking as the light workers, light warriors, shadow workers that you are. This one, no. This one, yes. The Hermit. This is, you might have, and this is more on the individual level, I feel like you might have been walking by yourself for quite some time, or you might have felt isolated, or you might have felt withdrawn. To some of you, you're already out of that stage, but you can go back into it for the reason of just, you know, meditating, for the reason of really coming to yourself and finding out what's for you and what you actually want. I'm also getting the feeling of no longer being influenced by the 3D stuff that is going on, and really being in an elevated state of consciousness where it's like, you know what's happening. And I do see some of you meditating here and meditating on you know, how do you want the world to look like? And they're bringing up the ritual morning meditation. I'll attach it for you down below. If you're interested, it's on the other channel, Universal Power Meditations. Being your own light here, guys. This one, no. More of those, no. Okay, let me see. Okay. Oh, Life Purpose by Doreen Virtue. We're working with this one next. By the way, I don't think there'll be an extended. When I tap myself in, they said they won't be an extended, so we'll just do this energy check-in here and see how we go with it, shall we? Angels are very close. This one, yes. Justice, wow. Wow, your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. I feel like this is in line with the Six of Pentacles, actually, and that you might be meeting more and more people that are actually in alignment with who you are at the moment, not who you used to be, but who you are right now, and with that higher guidance that you seem to be receiving in whatever shape or form. Yeah. And angels, yeah, exactly. When I said angels draw close, look at that card. It has angels written all over it. And it's like Justitia is holding up her shining beacon. And actually that was interesting because we have a little lantern that she's holding up here. And you, as the Hermit depicted here, has a little lantern over there as well. So you're quite in tune, I want to say, with what's going on a worldwide level, but also on an individual level. You might be able to see the correlations more and more between what's going on in your personal life and also what's going on in terms of world events. There's something about California and the fires and the prayers that are going out towards the California fires and how much that is helpful to please continue to do so if that's what you have been doing yeah, if you've been affected, prayers go out to you. Yeah. Justice 53. So this card signifies, my dears, that your soul's purpose involves protecting others from unfairness. You'd find satisfaction in careers involving meditation, law, political science, city planning, security, and so forth. You may even blend spiritual aspects into your career, such as healing work combined with conflict resolution, for example. That's interesting. You may also have a really strong sense of justice, or what you believe is justice. You have natural leadership and delegation skills, and others look to you for direction and guidance. You honor and respect the responsibility accorded you, and you're highly respected as a result. Your angels ask that you continue to trust your heart's guidance as your career evolves and changes. Heaven knows where you're most needed and will help you with divine assignments that can put your skills to the highest and best use. Now this is interesting because I feel it's in alignment very much with, you know, the open heart and with what you want. Some of you may actually be looking for your purpose, or you may be feeling that that's approaching more strongly, or you may feel some of you are already doing what you're supposed to be doing, like fully in it, and then you can feel that there's more that wants to come on and into your life. This one, yeah, interesting. Past lives wants to come in. What do we have from past lives, please? Very interesting. Oh, I feel like Ascended Masters wants to come in too. What do we have for our collective here? What do we have for our collective? Yes. Wow. We have knighthood. Now that's really interesting because I'm immediately thinking of King Arthur for some reason. And you know how these men were sworn in to do their duty and to do justice. I feel that is very much involving you. You may have even lived during the times of King Arthur and may have been one of those men or women that fought for justice. I'm seeing the unicorn here and I'm really, really drawn to it at the moment. So really, you know, a really strong sense of what is right and wrong and acting accordingly to the point of where you may be willing to die for a certain cause, and you may feel that really strongly, really, really strongly. Some of you have not discovered what that is yet. That's interesting, you know. What I just heard that's very interesting is nothing to live for, nothing to die for. Okay, I think that's very individual. That is maybe one or two people. But very committed, and it does have to do, read this now, it has to do with past life. So if you're starting to feel this could even come into you for you in terms of your purpose and how that plays out, how you're feeling so strongly for it that you would indeed be willing to die for it. It's really interesting, like very, very strong, very strong. Now we're going to work with the Ascended Masters. All right. Let's see what we have. This one, no. What do we have? This one, yes. Wow. Open your heart to love. You have Jesus, and look at all the animals, and there's such softness and compassion in it. I find it incredible. Like Joshua's energies, Jesus's energies are really, to me personally, among the softest ones out there, yet also the strongest ones. It's really interesting if you're having to do with some sort of darkness, involve his love and his light into that situation and bring it to peace in such a way, I want to say, because there's no hate whatsoever. It's never a pushing away. It's really just that intense light that he's radiating. And it's very much in line with the Ace of Cups. Open your heart to love. And they take me to the collective again here, where it's, Yes, open your loving words from Jesus. Interesting. Yes, open your heart to love. Step away from division. Step away from, even if it's just in a small type of a way, on a very individual way, and try to work on that in your life, because it's like a mirroring effect to the outside world. Nature is also very beneficial to you here, super beneficial. Do remember to ground yourself also for what's to come. Like, do remember to ground yourself. Stay in love, stay in and with love. Hello. A little butterfly wing here. Let's see. It does not. Okay. Let's see. So interesting. Your career brings fairness and protection to others who need your help. Felt very drawn to that text again. I know I already read it to you, but that's interesting. The fairness and protections to others who need your help. So interesting, because the knighthood is pointing out to that. Jesus is pointing out to that. He has all those animals around him. To those who need your help, because you're strong enough. You have those leader qualities within yourself to speak up and out about certain topics, and to stand up for what you believe in, and to also fight for what you believe in. You definitely do have those qualities, and I'm now getting like that warm, fiery type of an energy when you really made a decision and you stand firm in what you believe in. This one, yes. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. That's very interesting. I feel like this has to do with purpose here again. It's like, for those of you on a spiritual path who are looking for a little bit more, just knock and it shall be opened onto you, is what I'm feeling with this. If you're inquiring about past lives, knock and it shall be opened onto you. So it's a matter of you taking the appropriate action. I'm feeling in line with the Queen of Wands here, because something does want to come into your life. And do not underestimate your role here in this whole setup in your life and collectively also. Let's put you back in there. Interesting. Fairy Oracle cards. Let's do it. Oh, tarot cards, sorry. Apologies. Oh, there's so many. Let's see. By the way, I hope you have a really good New Year 2025, and may you be blessed abundantly in your life and your families, your soul tribe. Yes. What do we have for the collective at the moment? What can you tell us that's important to know? And also, this one, no. And also that, or what you would like to share with them that's most beneficial for them, please. Yes. 10 of Summer. Wow. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely. People you can trust. Now that's very interesting. Come on, stay here. It's interesting. That looks very harmonious. Here. Very harmonious. I feel like there's some sort of duality going on when it comes to that. Because you can be in those states, in those harmonious states, also with your family, if you have, immediate family there, or like soul tribe, soul family. Regardless of the outside circumstances. And there's something to be learned in adversity and how you can be in the eye of the storm despite massive adversity, okay? And you may have been practicing for this for a very long time. It's almost like to be in your own little bubble, but not to be disconnected from the world, but really to stay in a high vibrational state. That does not mean bypassing. You can still work on your stuff, but it also means you're staying in a high vibrational state most of the time, despite of what you're seeing, because you're not actually helping when you're going into suffering. You are not. You can send love and light and whatever else you want to send out there, but if you're emerging yourself and you're suffering with the people, I don't think that is the way. Matter of fact, I know that that's not the way. So stay in a high vibrational state if you allow yourself to be in those states. What else, please? I feel like this is also very much advice for the future, but I feel some of you may have needed to hear that right now, because we can be going through adversity and still, it doesn't mean we can't cry and then the next moment we may be laughing because we're in a different state. We're in a higher vibrational state. Both can go in tandem, like both are possible. You can go through strong adversity and not be down all the time, but go through it, but also have your high moments. Absolutely, absolutely possible. This one, yes. The moon, number 18. Powerful intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. Yeah, there's something that you might not be seeing at the moment, or collectively might not be seen yet. And I want to say here, if you're choosing to go in a meditative state and receiving all these gorgeous energies that are simultaneously available, that is highly beneficial to you, okay? And the letting go of the worry and the fear, that can be a total journey. I get it. However, it is very possible, and it's just a matter of practice. It's a matter of practicing and understanding the truth of the situation. Again, when we're going to the higher view, we will realize that the 3D level isn't the only level that's available. There are way more levels available, way more points of view. And then there's a higher purpose. Then there's a higher purpose as to why things are actually happening. And I feel that may not have come into view quite yet here. It does know. There's something yet to be revealed, I feel, but you can also feel it. You can also already feel it. This one, no. This one, no. This one, yes. Dreamer, that's like the Fool's card. Embrace your true purpose. Wow, there is something about purpose here. Begin a new adventure. Trust yourself 100%. Almost like a tower in the background here with the Dreamer's card. But it's like you pack lightly, right? You're not taking your old stuff with you here. If there's fears and anxieties and whatnot coming up, work through those. Let me just make some room here. Work through those. And continue to walk light, I want to say. Some of you, this is a new adventure. This is a new beginning that may even bring you to a different continent or a different country or a different city because you feel called to. And there again, the embrace your true purpose here, that seems to be standing strong. And that one with justice, maybe you were always one that was defending the underdog. Maybe you yourself were the underdog. And there's a reason for it, because if you hadn't experienced your experiences, and that goes for everybody, you would not be who you are. Some traits in your personality would not have come out in such a way and so strongly if you hadn't gone through that adversity. And keep that in mind as you're going forward here. Also collectively, keep that in mind. Anything else? Yes. Oh, interesting. Angel tarot cards. Wow, I'm pulling out a lot of cards today, so let's see. Sometimes that's not the case. You know this if you've been here for a while. Sometimes it's just one or two cards. That's not the case today. Beautiful, man. of you have been doing some decluttering or are asked to do some decluttering, whatever that looks like for you. Getting rid of old subscription, sorting through your pictures, sorting through your house, your closet, whatever it is for you, your kitchen cabinets. Yep, that sort of a thing. You might be feeling the strong urge to get rid of the old and to lighten your load here. Okay, this one, yes. You have, oh, that's gorgeous. Dude, the Queen of Water, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. Look at how beautiful this card is. Like, how magnificent is that with all the water creatures, the whales. And then I'm almost perceiving a portal that is opening through her wings. So again, do not underestimate your own power here, my dear. And it's very much in line with the Hermit here. So meditation, sending out good wishes onto this planet is highly powerful, especially at this time. So if you can, send a little prayer for those in need. If that's you, send one for yourself. Okay. Also, if you want to leave this in the comments, send out your prayer in the comments if you feel so called. If not, forget about it. Just do it however you want to do it. That it's done is important here, okay? And I'm also drawn to the relationships developed to a new level. The thing is, once you've left a certain stage of consciousness, yes, first of all, to get to a certain stage of consciousness, most likely, I'm talking to those that went through an awakening of any sort. People, jobs, circumstances, houses, marriages, relationships will fall away, okay? They will fall away to a certain extent. That is because you need to get out of your old state and into a new state. And then there can be a void state in between where you feel very much like a hermit, where you're like, well, where are the people? You know, I've already done my work, or I'm in the midst still, but there are no people around, or like the new hasn't come in yet. That's what they were talking about collectively also. People are fed up. People want something else. It is to come, but there's some clearing that is happening first before that comes in. I always have been receiving this as a wave that is coming in, but not to worry, not to be fearful about it, okay? And we're highly, highly protected. I'm getting strong angelic energy here. Very strong angelic energy. What else? More? Yes. Okay. It's almost like they've been waiting for this, because the moment I sat down, it was on, and I was like, okay, let's go. I'm ready. I'm here. Yeah, and I already set the intention to be more present this year. I know like last year was a little bit different. I'm trying to be more present here on this channel this year. We'll see how that intention sticks and how much energy I actually have to do those readings for you guys. I apologize if you've been waiting again. I can't do more than I'm doing. It's not possible, okay? I promise you I would. Okay, this one, yeah. So we have the hidden realms, wisdom of the hidden realms here that wants to come out to you, and I'm really excited. I'm really happy I'm reading for you today. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and those relationships I'm telling you that are coming in, that will be coming in, are just exquisite, okay? They're exquisite. The experience you will be having are very different from what you were used to. So different, matter of fact, on all levels, that there are things that you couldn't have imagined, okay? Which is very interesting when that happens, because it's like, I couldn't even have thought that up. It's so brilliant and so perfect and such an amazing fit, and even makes you grow. And that's divine consciousness. That is divine intelligence, okay? It brings that to you. But sometimes, especially also when we're talking about manifesting or wanting something, it feels like we're taking a step back when really we aren't. We're indeed on our journey. We're taking those steps forward. We have manifested this. We wanted this. Same with the changes within the world. We have asked for it. There were enough people praying and asking and wanting change for it to occur. However, you have to go through the deep of it first before you can actually get to the other place. If you've ever gone through an awakening, you know of dark night of the soul, dark night of the body, dark night of the mind. You know that. You have to go through that. You have an image in your head of where you want to go. And then there's divine perfection, where it takes you where you need to go actually, because where what you want in this moment from that very limited space that you might be coming from, your space is going to be expanding so much more, and it's going to be so much better than what you could have imagined. I just got lower back pain really bad. So some of you may, oh my God, wow. Oh, if this is you, you would already know that you have to do something about that. Oh. And like I said, dark night of the body. There's like, if we've been not taking care of our bodies, you will feel this. Oh, but I think this is not the future for you right now. This is someone I'm actually picking up on, and I'm only getting a fraction of what you're going through. So this is quite intense, I have to say. And I hope you get better very, very soon. I'm getting lymphatic system, so lymphatic system might be super helpful to you, okay? Check that out and see whatever else comes to you that's in resonance. Ooh, yeah, but we need to go. Sometimes we need to feel worse in order to get better, because if we don't see what's wrong, if there are no symptoms of it, then much like with the collective, with the world at this time, we see all the symptoms of what is wrong. Now we have to get to the root of it, okay, to actually be able to cure it, because otherwise it's never going to change. This one, no. Wow. Okay. And some of you have fallen down quite a bit and have always gotten back up. Congratulations. All right, let's see. Let's see, my dears, what we have. All right, let me see. Oh, I'm so excited to read today. This one, yes. Gaia's garden, fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. That is amazing. I'm getting paganism with this card also. That's interesting. Yeah, coming back to nature, you know, the she god, like the, what did we say, mother, father, god, like the coming into being of the female aspect, you know, the age of Aquarius. It's been time, it's been predicted, and it's coming into being here for all of us, so that we may live abundantly once more, connected to the divine, connected with Mother Earth, walking channels of the higher and the earth. A connection. We're all connected. They're giving me like the trees and the roots and then the mushrooms and the symbiotic connections that are going on. We are part of that, and we have not yet understood how to make use of those connections. Some of you have, and others still have to learn. We are the earth. We are that connection. We just haven't realized it. And there is something about stepping into your power here too. And sometimes situations that can make you feel powerless are there too for you to step into your power. Situations where you feel despair are there to encourage you. You need to find your courage in certain situations. That's what this is. Much like what they were talking, sorry, there's too much coming through that I can't keep up with my words. Much like with the knighthood here, if you've never been the underdog, how would you know what this feels like? How would you know how to defend the underdog, to find your courage, your strength, your compassion here in those situations, and then help other people out that are in need of your help because they cannot yet do it themselves. Eventually they will, but you already seem to have been on this path here. And again, congratulations for this. All right, keep going, keep going. Wow, okay, Messenger Oracle. Wow, there's lots of oracles out there. Hardly have any more space on this table. All right. All right, let me see. What, this one, yes. Ooh, I saw one of the dragons earlier, like this one, and I was like, I wonder if we were going to get dragon energy. But this is yours, but it is still a dragon. So we have a new day dawns, and this is in line with the dreamer here, and you're protected and you're overseen by the higher powers, by the higher realms. I'm also getting the image of higher light beings. Take that as it resonates. Wow, totally. And the wings of the dragon are really resonating with the wing of the fairy here that I saw earlier. I'll show you in a minute. I really have to bring some order in here, otherwise I won't know which deck is which afterwards. Here we go. Here we go. There. And I keep getting messages and hearing beeping sounds. I don't know if you heard it, you probably did. So there's someone that might want to get in touch with you. Oh yeah, totally. Oh, we have the cardinal on there. The cardinal has become such a strong sign, like the red bird here, for me personally. To that spirit is very close, and that dragon is watching over you. So you may be getting in touch with dragon energies more and more. What I'm hearing is they are real, they are amongst you. Dragons, from my understanding and how I've experienced them myself, is when you do the shadow work, and they're really incredible transformers and really amazing protectors and guides to walk you through the alleyways, okay, of that very work. So cute, that dog is finding the way. That is so cute. Look, I just saw that dog. It's like, hey, look over there. And all excited. You know how dogs are? They get like, oh, let's go this way. That is so funny. Versus you're like, I might not be so sure. And the dog's like, no, it's over there, dude. Look at this. It's so funny. To some of you, you may actually have a spirit animal or a companion, like a dog with you. This is very interesting. And that is pointing you in the right direction. And dogs are so excited, or they can be so excited about something that to us might be normal, or might be something that we're naturally maybe not so excited about. Or actually, I have to rephrase that we were naturally excited about. That was kind of like got buried under other things. So a dog might be, or a pet of some sort, maybe bringing that out for you, where it's just like, okay, that's the right way to go, the way to joy, the way to excitement. And like I said, they can exist simultaneously. You know, that joy, and then you can still feel these other feelings that are coming up in you. It doesn't mean you're pushing those away. It means you allow them to be there also. Like, that's really important. All right, I feel like we're coming to a close here. This one, yeah. Last card, yes. All right, last card for you guys. And then hopefully I'll be back soon. We'll see. Let's see what we have to close out this reading here, please, for the collective. No, keep getting messages. No, yes. Oh, interesting. Oh my God. Okay, this is so much. Stay in love. Stay in heart energy, guys. Do not deter to hate, to division, and that sort of a thing. It's not going to serve. Plus, it's very outdated, okay? You have this one, which is indeed like the picture of the deck, like that this comes in the box. And it says, through the power of love, all shall unfold in the most perfect way for all concerned. This is really important. This card is a blessing from an angel who is here to reassure you that all is well. There is no need to worry. Second time that this pops up. All is bathed in a sea of divine love. And when you go in meditation, that's how it truly is. No matter the situation, you know when you're in those elevated states that all is well. And that doesn't mean spend all your time up there. It just means you can benefit from those energies and actually start to pull them down in meditation. Make that a practice. Don't give up too soon here. Ah, yes. And it's all, you may very much resonate with Christ consciousness or not. It doesn't really matter, because it's like when you are connecting to that higher light, it doesn't matter what you want to call it. That's like a human concept almost, without putting any shade on that. But it's like there is a certain quality to that particular unconditional love and light that exists and that you can tap yourself into. All right, remember to stay in love, my dears. I love you so much. I hope this was helpful and or insightful today. I'm just thinking if I could put it down like a little bit. Maybe I should have done that in the beginning. That's actually much better, but then, well, that's fine. Here you go. That's your reading. All right. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you may find all the information down below. Just reach out at universalpowertarot@gmail.com if you have any questions. But there's in the description box, you'll find everything you need to know, along with the new workshop tools for trauma. Also, if you know someone that suffers from anxiety and panic attacks, please send it forward to them if you feel so called, because it is highly powerful. And I created it to help people going through those stages, to help you alleviate those states, because it really works. Like, I'm the living example. There is a playlist of tools for trauma. You can also send that to them or watch it yourself, so that they can get a better understanding of what this is all about. All right? Love you so much. I hope this was helpful. Mwah! Until next time, bye.